यूट्यूब और यहाँ पर अपलोड करिएगा। यहाँ पर मैंने स्टार्ट स्ट्रीमिंग करी, मेरी स्ट्रीमिंग वीडियो लाइव चल रहा है। अब इस वीडियो को आपको देखना है तो आप इसको शेयर करके एक बार इसकी लिंक कॉपी करके मैं साइड वाले टैब में आपको ओपन करके भी दिखा देता हूँ ये किस तरीके से यहाँ पे शो हो रहा है। ये मैंने ओपन कर लिया इस वीडियो को। माइनर थोड़ा डिले रहता है, ओबीएस के थ्रू कनेक्टिविटी हम दो जगह से बना रहे हैं, तो यहाँ पे हम ये लाइव आ चुके हैं। तो मैं यहाँ पे लाइव जा रहा हूँ। तो वैसे ही जैसे ही मैंने स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट करी यहाँ से लाइव हो गया और प्रॉपर लाइव चलता है, कोई इशू।
ये बैकग्राउंड में बजा मत। हेलो, ये बैकग्राउंड में बजा मत। ये कहाँ से आवाज आ रही है? भाई साहब समझ नहीं आ रहा। हेलो, ये बैकग्राउंड में बजा मत। कहाँ से आवाज आ रही है? हेलो, ये बैकग्राउंड में बजा मत। हेलो, ये बैकग्राउंड में बजा मत। ये कहाँ से आवाज आ रही है? हेलो, 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 भाई साहब समझ नहीं आ रहा। हेलो। सुन अभी बिल्कुल भी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही, तो बैकग्राउंड का भी आवाज़ आ रहा है, कहाँ से आ रहा है पता नहीं, इसको हटाऊँ कैसे? ये बैकग्राउंड में बजा मत। हेलो, ये बैकग्राउंड में बजा मत। ये कहाँ से आवाज़ आ रही है? वही चेक कर रहा हूँ मैं, ये हो रहा नहीं है। यूट्यूब लाइव पे मतलब कैसे साइलेंट करते हैं? ये पेन का फ़ोन नहीं उठा। हेलो, हाँ सुन, तेरे को यूट्यूब लाइव पे साइलेंट कैसे करते आता है क्या करने? वही चेक कर रहा हूँ मैं, ये हो रहा नहीं है। अरे मतलब यूट्यूब लाइव जा रहा हूँ ना, तो मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है इसमें। यूट्यूब लाइव पे मतलब कैसे साइलेंट करते हैं? ये पेन का फ़ोन नहीं उठा। एक तो ओबीएस से कर रहा हूँ, ओबीएस में ऑडियो इनपुट बंद किया हुआ है, ऑडियो इनपुट कैप्चर भी बंद किया है। हेलो, हाँ फिर भी आ रही है। हाँ सुन, तेरे को यूट्यूब लाइव पे साइलेंट कैसे करते आता है? ऑडियो से तो नहीं आ रहा। अच्छा, डेस्कटॉप ऑडियो माइक। तो भी
more advanced people, I'll go a little bit in detail as well. So I'll just share my screen. And I might have to turn off my video when I'm sharing the screen, but I'll turn it on again for the questions. So don't worry, I'm looking at all of you. I'm right here.
Ma'am, we can start in 5 minutes.
Yeah. I'm just gonna share the screen and check if it's okay.
Okay.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, it's visible.
So don't worry. I'm right here. हेलो अभी एक ही
हम गरम करिए
अच्छा
ठंडी वाली बनाना गरम नहीं
अच्छा
कम गरम करेंगे ज्यादा हो गई सॉफ्ट हो गई कम गरम करेंगे ज्यादा हो गई
हेलो 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 हाँ रिकॉर्डिंग स्टार्ट किया हाँ रिकॉर्डिंग स्टार्ट है देख ले क्या अच्छा पहले कॉल किया था हाँ वो यूट्यूब लिंक के लिए कॉल किया था एक बार चेक कर वो चल रहा है ना सही से आवाज़ तेरे को क्लियर आ रही है सबकी
with one of our seniors, Dr. Rupali Sachdev ma'am.
Dr. Rupali Sachdev ma'am is an enthusiastic researcher who has completed M.B.B.S and internship from our very own college, GMC Mumbai, and she is currently a scientific editor at Cactus Communications and freelancing medical writer at Journomed. She has 3 case reports published to her name, and she has won various positions in case report and case poster presentation competitions. She has played various leadership roles in many organizations like GGMS, R.I.S.E, FDA, CHM, IMSM, and many more. She also chooses her research very strong methodological and technology. We welcome you, ma'am, and we can begin with the webinar.
First of all, thank you to the RISE team for inviting me, and I hope the presentation is something that lives up to all of your expectations. Now, I'm not sure if more people have joined since the last 5 minutes, but in case you're new, I had just asked a question if you have any orientation to research previously or not. So if you do, you can put a yes. If you don't, then you can put a no. So I have some idea as to where I should start explaining things. And from what we can tell, it's a mixed bag. And so I will be starting from the basics. And I would
First of all, thank you to the RISE team for inviting me,
and I'm open to answering any questions that you have, but do keep it for the end so that we can answer all of them together. And another thing, I'm going to keep my video off for the presentation, but I'll turn it on again for Q&A. So I'm watching all of you. don't think I'm not here. Okay. And I'll start. Okay, so literature review and what it includes is a very fundamental topic to starting with research. The problem that a lot of undergraduates face is that one, they don't know where to start, and two, they don't have anyone to guide them, right? And I'm sure all of you, if you're from JJ itself or even from other colleges, you might have noticed that there isn't a lot of enthusiasm amongst our peers and even our professors in terms of research. There will be a few here and there who will be there to guide you. But the thing is, the trends are changing now. More and more people are going into research because they're starting to realize the importance of it. So this is going to be a beginner's guide. If you want an advanced version, I could go into more detail. But overall, I'm going to give you a brief overview of what it involves, what literature review and literature search involves, including like a small tutorial of how PubMed works. I will cover all of this in subsequent slides. So essentially, the first thing is, what is a literature review? Now, you must have seen the messages that went around. And the reason why you've joined is because, well, you don't know enough about it. So, well, what is it? So, it is basically searching and evaluating whatever has already been published. So, the available literature in your given subject or your topic area. Suppose I am interested in surgery. So, I will look up all the literature that has been published related to surgery and then narrow it down to, oh, I prefer laparoscopic surgery. So now I will read about laparoscopic surgeries. Then suppose I come up with an idea that, oh, I want to look at laparoscopic surgeries that are being done in my hospital. So that is essentially what literature review is. You start from your subject and then you keep narrowing it down. So why do we do this kind of literature? Because it documents the state of the art with respect to the subject or topic you are writing about. Now, suppose I see that 1,000 papers have been published in the past 4 years regarding laparoscopic surgeries, right? Now, what my aim is to evaluate all of the papers and understand what is the outcome of those papers. Now, if someone did a surgery on, say, laparoscopic, did a surgery in JJ hospital on a patient, and then they figured out that, okay, this is what we get. This is our finding. Was the laparoscopic surgery successful? Then they widened their pool. They took 50 patients and then they did laparoscopic surgeries on all of them. So they will try to find out, oh, maybe we are getting, say, more bleeding in older patients, or we're getting more infections after laparoscopic surgeries in older patients. So these are all the outcomes that they're getting from their surgery, from their research papers, and your literature review basically analyzes all of them. Now, when you analyze it on a large scale, you will find that you will be able to develop some outcomes of your own after reading through, say, 100 papers, 150 papers. So that is what a literature review is. It's a search and evaluation. That's as simple as it gets. So what are you trying to achieve? Why do we do this? You have 4 objectives. You want to survey the literature in your chosen area. Now, suppose you are interested in pediatrics, but you want to look at, you have got, like, you are interested in congenital heart disease in children, right? So you start looking up the already published papers related to that. And then you start reading and you start moving to the second objective, that is synthesizing. You synthesize the information in that literature into a summary, where suppose my 100 papers gave me XYZ results. All the papers have given me some sort of result. And now I need to combine it. I need to understand and sort of collate all that information and make it in a presentable format. That moves you to the third objective, where you're critically analyzing the information and you're basically trying to find out, okay, my 100 papers, they did a good amount of research on, say, congenital heart diseases in children or on laparoscopic surgeries. But what I have found out is that they have missed out on, say, some area, some aspect that they couldn't cover due to certain reasons. Now, for example, if suppose I want to study congenital heart diseases in children in JJ, and I speak to the professors, I go to the NICU, I get the data. But what happens is maybe sometimes some data is not available to me, or currently as what is happening, HMIS is down. So some of the data I couldn't remove, right? And some of my objectives, some of my results from that research that I've done have a few gaps where I have realized that, okay, maybe my sample size is too small. So when you see all of those papers, you will find certain gaps.